You're coming to Minute YouTube Live, number 51, Mr. David Snowden, if you could. And Kim, hello. Let me know how the sound is. I'll try and work on the volume. I don't know if it's right or not. Thank you to Yellow Feet, Purple Bananas, 37. I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, too. Here's the set list. Let me know how the picture and sound is. We start with the Web Wilder Credo: work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. 9,646 subscribers, 4,247,519 views, 4,200 videos up. What's green and yellow and eats nuts? Gonorrhea. Indulge me for a second because I'm going to do a shout out to Jonathan Perez. I did a joke on Saturday, and the joke originally was this: what does a monkey and a chainsaw have in common? And the punchline was they both can up a tree. Now, as you guys know, I don't like to use that, especially now they slip out occasionally here on the live, but on the quickies and stuff, I just don't want the F word there. So I changed it, and Jonathan wrote, "Can you do the joke again, sir?" He wrote, "Sir," which I thought, you can't know me if you're calling me a sir. Sir, could you do the joke again and do the Kubrick stare the whole time? Kubrick. And I don't know if he means Stanley Kubrick or whatever, but Jonathan, I'm going to do it again. And this is how I did the joke if you didn't see it. And I'll try to do the Kubrick stare. I never know what the look is. Kim and David talk about it. But what does a monkey and a chainsaw have in common? Nothing. There you go, Jonathan. I hope it's... David, how's the sound? How's the picture? Is everything okay? Yellow? Let me know. How's the picture and sound? Creep. Hey, good evening, LMR Trains, Models, and More. Evening, partner. How are you? How's the train business? It looks great. Yeah, this is the first you're seeing. The sound is good because I can turn it down or up. I'm working with new equipment. This is the first time you're seeing it. I really like the new equipment. It shows exactly how ugly I am. I got a lot of great stuff tonight. Let's move on. Pete Buttigieg. He's our transportation secretary, and he got a little hot water because it took him 2 weeks to go to that train, the problem in Ohio. And a lot of people are saying he shouldn't be the transportation secretary. He's terrible. I think he's really good as a transportation secretary. He knows a lot about accidents. He's been rear-ended a lot of times. Now, sounds fine. Now, he was rear-ended. I did a story this week, and I'm going to take a sip. David, here's to you guys. And Kim, have some wine. And whoever, LMR Trains, Models, and More, if you have a cocktail, have one. I did a story this week about a woman causing an emergency landing. They landed in Raleigh-Durham. They were heading to D.C., and when I did this story, I had some trepidation. I was like, something doesn't seem right here. Today, they dropped all the charges. And the reason that I bring it up is because it amazes me that I think it was WRAL or whatever reported this story. And they said that she tried to break in the cabin and they diverted the flight. And now she's saying, no, I was trying to use the bathroom and got confused. And they said that she couldn't get her drinks fast enough. She said they didn't even offer drink service. It just amazes me how news media, and I'll touch on that. We're going to get on to Dilbert and what's going on with that guy. But it just amazes me how you can see something, forget the internet, the news, television or whatever, and how wrong they can be. That's why I'm so careful. David, you sent me a story this week. David sent me a story, and it was about a woman training squirrels to attack her husband. And Thank God I looked at that because I was ready to go. I was ready to go. A woman training squirrels to attack her husband. I told this woman, "You remind me of the sea." And she says, "Because I'm romantic and I'm beautiful." I said, "No, you make me sick." Starbucks announced this week, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Starbucks announced they're going to release coffee now that has olive oil in it. And all over the morning shows this week, I remember Michael Strahan on Good Morning America or whatever it is, and a couple of them, they showed him trying it. And all of them went, oh, oh, oh. And olive oil and coffee, first off, I don't even know why, but I do think this. You have to use the really expensive extra virgin olive oil. You can't use the cheap slutty stuff. You have to get the extra virgin special. I did a story this week, and first off, I'm so thankful for everybody's support because the stories this week are at a couple hundred views per clip, and I'm very thankful. I think part of it has to do with the new camera and everything. But this story was about the shortest date ever. And if you guys didn't see it, I do minutes almost. I did one every day this week. And this was about the shortest date ever. Again, I apologize if you did watch it, but what got me about this is the poor woman. And notice, I said to my brother this week, I laugh at the wrong shit. But this poor woman showed up for a date, and the guy got there, and he said, "I got to move my car." And like 5 minutes later, she got a text and it said, "I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling it." And it had a sad face emoji. And I just thought, oh my God, that has to be the most heartless prick. I mean, you can put up with a dinner for 20 minutes, half hour. Hey, I got to scoot. I'm not feeling too good. But to just leave her at the curb, she stood out there for 5 minutes and finally got it to, yeah, I wasn't feeling it. Oh yeah. Is that 50-cent word of the day? What which word, David? I don't know what I'm not sure. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary. I feel like I've been hypnotized. I think Kim wants me. Can't you see we got a damn situation, you asshole? What do you call Bob the Builder after he retires? Bob. Scott Adams. If you guys didn't see this, and I've never been a fan of Dilbert Comics. They're in the newspaper, Dilbert. And Scott Adams, he got dropped out of all these newspapers. I saw they took away his book. And it's because he made some racist comments. I'm not gonna recant what he said. He was reading a thing and he recanted it, and then he added, some stuff. And today I saw Elon Musk said that all media today is racist against white and Asians. And I think both of these guys are getting, like advice from Kanye West. To even think that you can talk about race today. We're going to get crickets over here because I have to go do the dishes. I'll watch the live tomorrow. So far, it was hilarious as always. Thank you, Yellow. I appreciate all your support. Yellow's the best. I love Yellow. But yeah, I don't want to go on a tear about it, but all you have to do is turn on your television and you're seeing far more racial inclusion, of everything. And that's the way it should be. And if you can't accept that, then, like I said, to even talk about race, I probably lost eight subscribers just even mentioning it. But I think both those guys should just, that guy's paying a tough price for it. Yeah, thank you very much, Yellow. Have a great night. Hey, Yellow, let me tell you something. I always sit when I'm doing the dishes because I can't stand doing dishes. To be a sperm donor, you got to have a lot of spunk. David, I think this is going to be your favorite part. Oh, hey, Yellow, before you go do the dishes, I'm getting up on Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. I'm gonna come up for air for a minute. Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. Yeah, I did that minute this week, and you know the thing that's funny about it, whenever I put not safe for work and for adults only and put the kids away, boy, people jump all over. People love a good train wreck. I guess that's why people enjoy. AO7 Alex is here, my friend Alex. Alex from, I think it's Florida. I believe it's Florida. Yeah, Alex is a wonderful, wonderful young man. Wonderful young man. Nothing but highest regards for Alex. Yes, sir. Hey, Alex, you're just in time for Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. And I'm not proud of this, but just like I said, and I believe this in my heart, people love stupid shit. I love, like I said to my brother this week, I laugh at the wrong shit. I laugh at stuff that you shouldn't laugh at. But the world has gotten so crazy. I don't know. There's a couple I saw. David, you commented on it. And I'll get back to Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. But I saw one today, and I may do a minute on it tomorrow, about a doctor who told the patient to fondle him so he got inspired to do her operation. What? Can't you see? Fondle me. I'll do your breast implants perfect. But yeah, you're funniest when you're not supposed to laugh. Yeah, no, Alex, and I'm guilty of that. David knows. David said to me a long time ago when I started this thing, when people realize your sense of humor, yeah, it's a sick, twisted, and on that note, let's segue right into Rainbow Dildo Monkey. This is true. Everything about this is true. I was on Reddit, and in one of the subreddits, and it said, London apologizes for Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. And honestly, I thought this can't be true. But hey, let me Google Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. And sure enough, in London, in a library in London, they had, a thing there for kids to learn to read. And they had a batch of characters. Well, one of them was Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. And the best is as if, listen, the Drag Queen Story Hour and the After School Satan Club got nothing on Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. But the thing, as if, I just love saying Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. That kept me up the other night. But the thing that was so wild to me about this is there's a picture of the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, with the Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. Now, I think I'm kind of picking up why he isn't the Prime Minister anymore. If the Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey tried to take a picture with Scotty T, look, Chief, I like a lot of people, but I'm going to pass on the whole picture with Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey. We should move on. My girlfriend's mad at me because I put a stick in a non-stick frying pan. This is another one. Last week, if you weren't here, I did a bit about Winnie the Pooh, Blood Honey. And it's a horror movie they made about Winnie the Pooh. And the number 2 movie from this weekend, number 1 was Ant-Man, and number 2 was Cocaine Bear. And I've been seeing, I'm online all the time, I see stuff. And when I saw the promos coming up for Cocaine Bear, I thought, who in the hell ever thought up such a crazy idea, Cocaine Bear? Do any of you, I'm going to stop for a second. If any of you are on here yet, do any of you know the deal with Cocaine Bear? I'm going to come up for air for a second and give you guys a chance to, because I found this unbelievable. David, Kim, Cocaine Bear, anybody? Yeah, Alex, exactly. Thank you, Alex. I saw this Cocaine Bear movie, and it was the #2 movie. It's Elizabeth Banks put it out, and I saw the thing, and I was shocked. And it's a true story. It's based on a true story. A guy, I don't want to ruin the movie for you if you're going to watch the movie, or whatever, but the story goes that a guy had all this cocaine and he was flying and he had so much weight that he had to start throwing it out. This is all, you can Google it or say Cocaine Bear. He was throwing it out along the way, and he tried to land the plane. I think the plane wrecked and he died. The parachute didn't work, and they found all this cocaine on him. But a bear he crashed in Knoxville, Tennessee. But this bear in Georgia found all this coke and snorted all this coke and ate all this coke. I'm not making it up. I haven't shit myself for a while, but I just about shit myself when I thought, this is a true story. A bear actually snorted so much coke. Again, I may have to spend a little more time with the cocaine bear. Like I said, if we don't take anything from tonight, other than I laugh at the wrong shit and Cocaine Bear, yeah, it's true. Like I said, after this, if you guys don't believe me, Kim and David, get right on that. Google Cocaine Bear, and you'll find out the truth. This pervert pulls up to a little boy and says, "Hey, if I give you a piece of candy, will you come in my car?" Little boy says, "You give me the whole bag, I'll come in your mouth." David and Kim, if you're still there, I know David so well. I've known David for 30 years or 40, however long. And reusable toilet paper. This week was a blessing because I had so many great stories. And reusable toilet paper. And again, let's go with the theme that I laugh at the wrong shit. I thought, who in their right mind would, I mean, you pretty much, that's it. I mean, he's keeping her around. But a woman, she has a no waste home. They don't waste anything. They don't have any paper towels. Again, I apologize if you saw this, but it just shocks me. My mind can't wrap around not having toilet. Her husband won't, he has to have a roll of toilet paper. But she has little cloths. They cut up, pajamas and stuff, and they have with the family cloth thing. And they just take a cloth and then put it over there, and then they wash it. That has to be one of the most unsanitary things. I did read enough on it that they're saying, health experts are saying, don't you're putting shit in your washing machine and then you're washing your clothes. Oh my God. But as crazy as that is, in other words, reusable toilet paper is, in my mind, pretty effing crazy. But this next thing, I literally, I think coffee blew out my nose and my slippers flew off. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, I got up and I was watching one of the morning shows, and they started talking about an anxiety tracker. Now, an anxiety tracker. I have an anxiety tracker. It's called my temper. Every time I talk to David Snowden, my anxiety shoots up through the roof. My anxiety, an anxiety tracker. For God's sakes, if you're using anxiety tracker, and I watch all of you have anxiety trackers. Who needs an anxiety tracker? Shit makes you happy, do it. Shit doesn't make you happy, don't do it. It's no puzzle. There's no real puzzle there. Nah, I don't even think there's a little puzzle there. You don't need an anxiety tracker. Every time I talk to that guy, he's an asshole to me. Then stop talking to him. Or stop talking to her. Don't. What the hell is wrong with people? An anxiety tracker. Oh my God. I can't, honest to God, I saw two more stories right before I came on. And I'm not going to get into them. I'll save them for this week. I'm going to do a couple more jokes and get out of here. I cannot tell you how crazy every day I get up. This is true. This is true. It's like Jonathan Perez, who said, do the Kubrick look, and David talks about the look. The world has gotten so crazy that I get up every day, and I don't know. I have no idea what the minute's going to be that day because I don't know what the hell I'm going to see. I don't know if it's going to be some, like right before I come on, I saw a woman chopped off a man's penis because he was threatening to release a sex tape. Sounds about right. Doing jokes about Pete Buttigieg and certain things, that's not acceptable. It's like, what do you call a Mexican riding a bike? A thief. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right, I'm going to do three really nasty jokes, and I'm going to say goodnight. First off, before I go, thank you to everyone that's gotten me this far. You know what? I'm going to leave you with this because it's not really comedy, but I think it ties in with what I'm doing and continuing. I saw a thing this week and it said, it doesn't matter how slow you go, just as long as you don't stop. And I have no intention of stopping. Believe me, I get all kinds of, even this week, I got right before I come, hey, Grandpa, get off the porch. I have no intention of stopping. As long as it keeps growing, every week it keeps growing. More and more people, on a Saturday or Sunday, I had a guy really liked the hammer construction nail joke I did. And, that's what it's all about for me, just making people laugh. It grows. I do want to say, please, please consider buying a coffee mug, buying a shirt, helping me out that way. Thank you all very much. I'm going to do three jokes and say goodnight. Why did the dead baby fall from the tree? Because it was dead. Why did the second dead baby fall from the tree? Because it was stapled to the first baby. What's blue and crawls? A baby in a plastic bag. And I'm going to close with this one. We're at almost at 25 minutes. I thank everybody for being here. It's been awfully quiet, but I do. You know what I find interesting is that there's only a handful of people here, but then there's 30, 40 people watch it back. I appreciate it. I'm real focused on here. I got a new monitor now, and I got things looking pretty good. What does a baby and a grenade have in common? They both make a noise if you throw them. Hey, listen, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I'll keep going. Hey, thank you, David. I appreciate it. Kim, I hope all's well. Again, consider buying a coffee mug or a shirt or something. I appreciate it. Have a great evening. I'll see you real soon.